You know what? Back in my day when I went to prom, the only most, exciting thing that ever happened was we all had to do sobriety tests because somewhere around the small town school decided to pull money out of their ass because apparently us drinking was a terrible, terrible issue. That and a lot of girls stuffed, tissues in their bras to make themselves look bigger, It's not fair. Why doesn't anything happen at the cool proms that I go to? After a game of the killers are coming in an abandoned building, back in my day, it used to be called tag. But this also took place when Dahmer was roaming around, so you do what you have to, I guess, when you're bored in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. A little girl, Robin, tries to escape the killers, only to fall out a window and onto another one down below. The group of 4 kids decides not to tell the cops in fear of being in trouble and decide to go home. Yeah, accidents happen? Yeah, with how these kids are playing, I'm gonna assume the satanic panic was all the rage and say they'll get nothing because Satan and probably a ghost girl comes to haunt them. We cut to 6 years later where her family is paying their respects and the mom even popped out Jamie Lee Curtis. That was nice of her. Dear God, where's Michael? No, really. Dear Lord. She's been adopted by this other family after Michael did... Oh no! Is that the lore we're going with? Her family is still not over the loss. No shit. We also get to see the other group members grown up too as the mysterious person is calling them one by one. It's Alex. Don't let fro anywhere. Also, I get why, but also, caller ID exists. And also, you literally go, 7 days. And then everyone's like, okay, fucking friend of mine, who cares? Go away, bye-bye. You're not very intimidating also. First for everything, I guess. Okay, so there's a side plot here where I have no clue if I missed a movie or not because of how it's written, and the detectives believe a known sex offender who crashed his car and caught on fire could have killed her. And this is why we tell the truth, children. It's very much like a, hey, do you remember back in so-and-so time when that guy caught himself on fire and he was a known sex offender? Oh, I do, Lieutenant. I actually do. Why do you ask? What's that? He escaped. Ah, fuck. So here's something cool and interesting. There's been a murder at the abandoned building from the beginning, and they believe it to be the sex offender. But the police want to keep it hush-hush to not make the people worry. The people who could arm themselves or help you out by catching the guy. Or even better, a guy named Alex Hammond. So prom's tonight. Yippee! And for some reason, Kim and Wendy are feuding with who's going to take Nick. When Nick is Wendy's on again, off again girlfriend. And Kim is, well, the sister of the girl you accidentally killed. And it gets weirder when Kim has multiple people asking her out, including guy who wears a ski mask and forces her to kiss him. She's thankfully saved by Alex, who is also attacked by multiple people for saving a girl who, again, I reiterate, was forcefully kissed as no one else helped her. Also, that's his sister! I don't get it either. Are we supposed to believe he's doing the killings? Because the only thing he's killing is that unibrow.
I knew it.
You knew what?
Well, it just figures.
That I'd play favorites, I'd take it easy on Alex because he's my son. Well, you're right. You have been nothing but a disgrace to this school and this community.
Oh, and the guy does threaten Alex, so, no need to call the cops or anything. Moving along. So Nick is walking with Kim and tries to admit to what happened that fateful day, but saved by the bell and doesn't tell her. I don't know why either. Also, Kim kisses him, so who's faithful to who again? Weirdly, weird things begin happening around our gang. Someone puts the girls' ripped yearbook photos in their lockers, the girls' locker room mirror is smashed, and even the shard of the mirror goes missing.
2 kids gone die tonight!
Wendy's playing some Carrie-type BS for Kim, or you could just leave her alone and show her that she's not bothering you by being happy.
That makes way too much sense.
Prom night approaches, as does the hour mark. Just a little threatening and that's it. I mean, first-time blackmailers always get stage fright. Finally, after an hour of waiting, the first kill happens. Kelly is killed after her rendezvous with her boyfriend doesn't go as planned, dumping her because she gets scared to do the do. Fucking dickhead guy. Jude is killed in the back of Skulker's? I don't remember how to say his name. Skyker's car, who is a total badass and tries to kill the fucker. But sadly, he dies in the coolest way possible. The van jumps off a cliff and explodes. Wendy is axed, but all is well on the cop's side. You see, they caught the sex offender.
Why do I even bother?
We're in this for the long run, folks. Mike is abducted and beaten by Wendy's date, whose name I don't care to remember. Like, him and Kate are prom king and queen, so this means now that the guy gets the axe instead. His head comedically rolls onto the runway and scares the shit out of everyone. I mean, I would have thought that it was a terrible prank at first, but you know. In the midst of the chaos, Kim finds Mike, who is still kind of loopy, and they run as the Axeman is right on their trail. After a terribly long game of WrestleMania, Kim whacks him in the head, but doesn't chop his head off, nor does he reveal himself as both begin walking outside. There, the concussed Alex walks outside as everyone else and the cop sees as he admits he saw his own sister fall out the window, and the four friends didn't help or say anything. He fucking dies, and that's where it ends. Oh, and the dad disappearing mid-dance? Never explained. Why now? Why kill everyone besides it being their anniversary? It's never explained. Also, we only see the burned sex offender once and then just assume it's the guy. I think not, actually. And we never see Alex leave or see into Alex's mindset. So who cares? I get it, but like, here's the thing about that too. There are so many times where it's like, oh, it could have been the dad, and it's not Alex. Even though it also could have been like a tag team of like dad, son getting their revenge, because in the shadows it's clearly Alex, but like the dad and mom just both kind of leave out of nowhere. Like, they're trying to find him. He's the principal. These teachers are like, hey, we need the principal to come help us like declare king and queen here. Even then, you could have showed us some things like where it's secret. With it being the sex offender, I mean, it shows Alex kind of watching his sister at times, but then it's like, it's your sister? Good. The beginning shot of the kids in the abandoned building sounded like they're ghost kids inside was really good, especially since it's, well, an abandoned building. I do like the characters, especially Jamie Lee Curtis and Anne-Marie Martin, who honestly are both perfect main characters. I like Jude and Skylar's little company. I mean, the guy who picks her up in a ray of sunshine that goes with the flow worked well for the two. Maybe we should have gone with them instead, main character-wise, which I do like Jamie Lee Curtis in this, but to be fair, she just was so bubbly, and for the time that she was in, like, I genuinely enjoyed her character. Bad. I don't like how they keep trying to pin it on this other guy, because it would have been better for them to rule her death in accident and just have an unknown killer go after the four. They don't try to hide that it's Alex really well, considering they hardly show the guy and keep saying that it's the guy when it really isn't. The weird feud between Wendy and Kim is just, again, weird, especially over a guy who is on again, off again, dating Wendy. Messy, honestly. The natural lighting ruins some of the shot, especially in the cafeteria, because you can't see shit. I think in all honesty, if we followed Wendy around and see her getting her comeuppance, then this would have been better, or better yet, follow Nick or one of the girls, since it would have made sense for us to follow one of the original four who was in fear of getting caught. None of these characters have, well, character. I mean, we get the backstories of them, but even then it's one scared, the leader, the guy, and the follower. Where are their personalities? Only two do, and even then, it could be dumbed down to the mean girl and the normal happy girl with a tragic backstory. Also, why don't they have the officers around the area for the prom if they feared that the killer would have been there? Also, how did they figure out that this killer would have been at the prom? They could have said it was for checking for alcohol and probably drugs at this point, but, you know. I mean, it's Robin's death anniversary, but the officers don't acknowledge that besides revenge, but even then, wouldn't you want to protect the Hammond family, who also could have been affected by this? Because if they're going one by one, and also, this killer went after Robin. Couldn't have been, hey, it's gonna go after Alex and Kim. But no, it's just a whatever plot. And even then, we don't get to talk to this detective much either, or any of the other cops. So it's just led to be like, oh, well, we did our job, pat ourselves on the back, we go home. Literally, they go home afterwards. Like, after they find out, oh, the killer has been caught. Yeah, let's go home now. And they have to return, like, what, 30 minutes later when this axe maniac just shows up? Even then, poor Kim killed her brother. Oh, in the sequel, don't bother. The only tie to the original is Kim's friend Vicky, who I didn't even mention because she was a one-sided character who was possessed by not the ghost of Wendy, Judy, or Kelly, but some random girl who died in prom in the 50s. So that's cool. I also want to know where the dad went, and for the mom, for that matter. Would have been different if they showed that they had even left or the dad talked to someone, but you kind of almost had me. But that man's fro of hair did not hide shit. Also, it wasn't even supposed to be called Prom Night 2. It was supposed to be some other movie called The Haunting of Hamilton High. Don't even get me started on Prom Night 3.